Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Catch a tiger by the toe. If it hollers, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Hey, sorry. I didn't see you there. I was playing. I'm over here. The small tree in the meadow, next to the big log. Who I am playing with? The wind? The insects? The birds? The animals of the park. Have you seen a swan? Or a rabbit? Oh, never mind, they'll come back. Sometimes when they see people, they run away. But I like talking to people. What's your name? I am Sequoia. I told you that I'm a small tree, but it's not true. I'm a huge tree. Sequoias are the biggest trees of them all. In California. Do you know where California is? On the other side of the world. In California, there is a much bigger park, and in that park is the biggest tree on earth. And do you know what kind of tree it is? Do you? Have a guess. It's a sequoia. Because all sequoias will become incredibly tall. Up to 100 meters. Oh, can you imagine? Much taller than the tallest tree in this garden. And also huge. There are sequoias so big that it takes 10 people to hug them. So big that a road can pass through their trunk. Really. But I'm a young tree. I've been planted recently. When it happened, they threw a big party with many children, moms and dads. It was wonderful. But not just me, huh? They planted other trees too. A cedar, a little further down, and a small thuja. We are the new trees of the park, replacing older trees that have died and are no longer here. Because the park is a living thing, you know? And if a tree dries up, men will plant another one. This park was designed by a great architect. Architects don't design only houses, you know, but also gardens. And this one is so beautiful. We must make sure that it remains, as it was conceived and designed by the people who wanted it a long time ago. And if the architect put a sequoia here, then a sequoia should be here. So here I am. I'm really happy here in this meadow with lots of trees and birds and animals and people like you who stroll in the park. Next to me, there is a big log. It's the log of the sequoia that was here before me. It was the tallest tree in the park, of course. Its log is huge. Now, it's all covered in vines, but it's still nice and useful for the ivy that climbs on it. And even if the rest of the trunk is gone. Oh, do you know how much I grew in my first year? Have a guess. 0.5 meter, can you imagine? 0.5 meter in a year. Do the math. 5 meters in 10 years? 50 meters in 100 years? Do you know how long a sequoia can live? Have a guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive. 6, 7, and 8, 10. Then I let it go again. Ladies and gentlemen, please pay attention to the signage on the ground indicating the end of Ariadne's thread, beyond the tank. We invite you to go back. Mind the sloping terrain. At the entrance, you will find another path, the second section of Ariadne's thread.